Hi guys, welcome to your free 5-day Azon Jumpstart course. I just thought I'd make this course and give you something that even if you don't end up getting Azon Jumpstart, you get some information that will help you, and also you find out what really gives you the fast results when you're trying to make money with Amazon or anything online, whether you're doing ClickBank, AdSense, whatever site it is. I wanted to go right back to basics in this first video and give you a quick video, an overview of how Azon Jumpstart will help you with Amazon, but also give you an overview of the parts of the working parts and how you can cut out ever such a lot of the learning curve by knowing exactly what works. Because here's where I want to start. The main thing, and because I wanted to make Jumpstart something that will actually get you results and start making you money. So again, the Azon Jumpstart course is for those of you that just want to make money. If you're sort of frustrated, tired, push button systems, if you've got loads of stuff on your hard drive, you already know by now, no sales stuff from me or no like trying to sell you it. Making money online is hard work. You need a plan, you need consistency, and here's the other thing that people don't talk about. Yes, you need to know what to do, but you need the confidence that it will actually work, because the biggest hold up for people is that even if you get a intellectual understanding of the mechanics that will actually make you money, so even if you know, okay, I need a good product, I need to get the keywords, I need to rank, I know you know that already, but if you're not making any money and you have no confidence in actually doing that, when you start to do it, you will not put in that much effort. Or maybe that's not the case, but you won't put in as much effort as... Picture this, okay? Here's a better way of explaining it. If you knew absolutely, it was guaranteed, some magic genie came out of a lamp and said to you, if you build an Amazon site, if you build an Amazon site in this niche, it could be anything, and you put 10 pages of content on the site and do these things to promote it, and it will be worth $400 to you, how many would you build? I mean, you'd like literally, I said 10 pages there. I know that most of you for $400 could build a 10-page site in 2 or 3 days, if not 1 day. And that's the thing. So, of course, that's not the case, and we haven't got genies popping out of lamps and so on, but we almost have, because we got push-button systems. So you get a whole sort of influx of push-button systems and saying that you can do that, when in actual fact, to build a business online, whatever you're doing, you've just got a website, you've got a niche, and you're targeting people that are interested in what you have. And that's really what I want to talk about now. Let me just finish off the sort of confidence thing. The main area that Azon Jumpstart helps you with is by giving you the information that you need to take action. For instance, just looking at the sales page here, you've got the video here that you can watch, and I've put a link in your email. But for instance, it will give you the goal setting class. Now, that won't give you the confidence to be able to carry it out, but I'll tell you what it does do, and this is the best part of the course, and then I've got some stuff for you. It gives you the clarity. With clarity and confidence, you will get results. Most people don't have clarity. If I said to you now, how much money are you looking to make online? Most people have got into a space where, and I'm not saying you, maybe you know, but I'll tell you what, if you have got a plan and you know, I'm willing to bet that you're making money. If you've got a written plan, without any of my courses, okay, and you've actually got it written down and a plan and goals that you set every single day, I'm pretty sure that you'll be making money. If you don't work from a journal, if you don't work from a notepad, one of my favourite mentors, my self-appointed mentor, I've learnt so much from him. Unfortunately, he's passed away now. Jim Rohn, some of you may have heard. It's probably the best thing that I've ever done in my business. And for those of you that know Jim Rohn, look him up because it's absolute gold. He's like a motivational speaker, business analyst, and all round. He's a multi-millionaire, and the tips that he will give you for free in actual, not on Amazon, but on running a business and so on, are absolutely gold. And one of the things that I've been adopting in my business for years now, you should see them. You should see my office. I mean, I've got so many journals, and I write down. I do what Jim Rohn says. I plan my day the night before. So when an evening comes, I just jot down, what do I need to do tomorrow? And then you've got clarity. Then you know, before you write down your little plan though, you need to know your goals. You need to know your monetary goals. You want to make money online, but how much? How many hours have you got to work a day? How much effort are you going to put into this? And ask yourself these questions. Like, if you haven't made any money yet, one of my first questions, not in a bad way, again, I've said this before, but is what have you actually done? And again, in most cases, people can't show me a site, or they show me a site with a few pages on, and sort of, and I'm not saying, I'm not being flippant with this, okay? It is hard, but this is the main goal for Azon Jumpstart, to get you in a position of confidence to do this stuff. And the reason being is, apart from the plan, you get the niches and the keywords and the competition checked for you as well, so you actually get all that information. So all you have to do is use that information and get up and running with it. And because you've got all that information, you know that the niches are good. I've picked it out for you. I've picked out the keywords to go for, and then you can hit the ground running, and you don't have to worry about picking the perfect niche. I've already done it for you. In fact, in the course, you get a video going through each of the niches and showing you why it's good, and you also get a plan of action to actually carry it out. Now, that's actually a really small part of the sales page. You should make that larger, because I show you 2016 methods of how to build the site that will actually rank, and I'm going to show you now how quickly you can actually rank. Because another thing is, people think, oh, but it's so much hard work and I'm going to have a 20, 30, 40, 50 page site before I make any money. Here we go. Let me just show you this. This is one of the sites I show in the actual course. It's just an example site I set up, and I haven't added to it. It's got 3 product reviews on, and 1 keyword post, and 1 extra page with some YouTube videos. Okay, now let me just click on that. This Avalon Bay portable ice maker, again, we're talking about a 1 post and 1, 2, 3 pages, ranking on the first page of Google. And before it was actually ranking on the first page of Google, it had made sales, and it still makes some sales. It doesn't bring in a huge amount of money, because we're talking about what, 3 or 4 page site, but it brings in sales. I actually show in the course. I've got I'll show you tomorrow, actually, even in the free stuff. So even if you don't get the course, I'm going to show you another site tomorrow that brings in sales that I made in 2013, and it's on the just off the first page of Google, and I haven't updated it, I haven't done anything with it, and you can see how quickly, you know, there's no reason, if you're, this is the thing you have to ask, without making the video too sort of long-winded. I'm going to give you the main areas now, but this is the main thing that you have to ask. Are you prepared to work to a plan? Are you prepared to get past the learning curves? It's not a huge learning curve. And I'll tell you what, one of the worst things that I did when I got started online is try to find an easier way without learning the stuff that you need to know. And I'll give you an example. So I spent ages not learning hosting or domain names, and you might be in a similar position. Don't do that. Don't make that mistake. I spent a good amount of months not learning domains, not learning hosting and how to set it up. And I'll tell you what, I can even tell you one of my first experiences of sort of online stuff was years ago, and I was on eBay and I was selling stuff, drop shipping on eBay, and I saw all those websites for sale on eBay. I don't even know if they still do it. I mean, this is like over 10 years ago. And it was a site that you could buy. It was relatively cheap, that would allow people to watch TV stations on their computer. Can you imagine that happening? And now we've got like Netflix and so on. But before the days of that, and I got it and it was cheap. I can't remember, about £20 in the UK, the ebay.co.uk. And the guy sent me all the details and the files, and he said to me something like, I think I can remember the name, Wing Commander or some sort of FTP program. And I didn't have a clue what he was talking about. And I didn't know about hosting, and I didn't know about domains. And now I have video hosting, which costs me quite often over $500 a month. And now I have a VPS server. And I'm not saying it is a big up or like, look at me. I'm saying it like this. The learning curve that you think, if you're at a place where you think, oh my God, I'm never going to get this stuff, make a promise to yourself to do it. If you genuinely want to make money online, I'm telling you it's not that difficult, and I will help you as you go along. Make a promise to yourself to do it, because otherwise, and this is for if you've been sort of trying to do this stuff for a long time, you need to get past the learning curves. You don't need to be a WordPress master, you don't need to be an internet master, but you do need to learn the basics, and everything like that can be found on YouTube. You could literally go to YouTube now and type in how to buy a domain name. I recommend Namecheap and HostGator if you're getting started. Type it in, how to buy a domain name from Namecheap. Type in how to set up hosting with HostGator. How to link your domain name to your hosting, and you're doing far more, I'm telling you, than 99% of people out there that aren't making money. And once you get these basic skills mixed with the correct know-how, that was the other reason that I set this up, and I'll give you the main areas that sort of you need to make money with Amazon. If I just wish I had a course like this when I got started, because I had to work everything out. And yeah, you learn a lot through experience, but the number of sites, I've built hundreds of sites, and when I was starting, the majority of them were fairly unsuccessful, and I'd hit one with sales, and I didn't build a list as soon as I should have, and all this stuff, okay? And this is to minimize the learning curve, get you up and running, so by summer, or even like by June, you can start making sales. You know what the thing is, what I mentioned before with the confidence, it's to get you making a sale. This Amazon Jumpstart course is to get you making a sale fast, because like the genie from the lamp thing that I mentioned, once you make a sale, you're going to have fire in your heart, or you're going to say, oh, this isn't for me. But most people, they need that sale, they need that validation. Once you get that, how much work are you going to do then? You're going to really pile it on, and you're going to make more sales, and then you're going to build more sites, and you know it works, and then you've got a system going, and then you've got, like I say, the Jim Rohn thing. You're sort of planning your day the night before, you work into a plan. We cover all that on the very first, that's an hour-long planning session, that very first full goal setting class, and you literally get everything you need to break the... Here's the thing, and I'll keep the video, I'll stop the video, I'll just give you the main things. But you know how the saying goes, escape the rat race. Well, don't escape the rat race 9 to 5 and come and spend 12 hours online not doing anything. And I don't mean you're not doing anything by choice, I mean you could spend 12 hours on forums, clicking around, buying push button systems. Focus on this, how much money are you making? And if you're not making money, get a system that will actually break it down, make the learning curve easier, shorten up the learning curve, and give you everything done for you, niches, keywords and competition check, so you can start making money. We also go through in the actual course, the other thing, to make money with Amazon, you need a really, really good product or niche. You need to narrow right down into the niche. You need to have something that's really, really popular, and you need to know that you can rank, and then you can start work. And I show you how to do that in Amazon Jumpstart, and I also show you exactly how to set it up for maximum rankings, like the site I've shown you here, but actually updated for 2016, so you're getting my very latest. And again, I'm going to show you a site tomorrow that I built in 2011, 2012 that's still ranking now. So it doesn't matter how you do it, But of course, I've updated 2016 for a reason. A couple of things that work really, really well with rankings. So you can be focusing on your business and building assets. See, every site you build is worth money. I can sell this site now. It's made a few sales. Won't sell for a huge amount. But if you've got 10, 20, 30 little sites, they can sell. And I actually, in the 6-week coaching, which is a more advanced course, you've got a special offer for that when you get Jumpstart, by the way. In that, I actually give you the flipper model. If you just want to build these sites and flip them for money, you can do that. But even to start off, if you're struggling, this is, again, I'll just sort of leave this video here, and I've got some stuff to show you tomorrow that you're going to love about how much these sites are worth. But if you're struggling, if you want to make money, and if you're prepared to work, if you're not prepared to work, if you're sort of in a position where I just want something easy, I don't even mean this badly, I mean it genuinely. Good luck, genuinely, because I've never found anything that's easy to make money. It's just not. I'll tell you a thing, guys, and then I'll sort of cut the video down. I'm looking at property, and you look at property, and I'm sort of reading a book on property and how to buy property, buy to let as it's called here in the UK. The amount of tax and minefields and all the stuff, it's a new thing for me, okay? And it's again, that learning curve. But I've got the confidence, and again, it's not a big up, but it's because I've built my business online, and I've got the confidence to know that anything that you want to do, you can do it. It's like, how many of you can drive a car? And if you can't, it doesn't matter. I know that you could learn how to do it. And for those of you that can, you'll know that when you got in a car, here's the thing that I always say. Most people only drive a car because everybody else is. Because when you get in that car, and especially if you're here in the UK, the stick shift, or if you did stick shift over in the States, when you get in that car, like a stick shift one, okay, and you start off driving, it's so hard that you think, oh my god, I can't even make this car move, and you're scared, and you're coming up to a junction, and you know, mirror signal maneuver, and you're looking at the mirror and it's going too fast. But before you know it, or in the space of a few months, in fact only 30 hours driving a car, 30 hours isn't a long time, that's a little bit over a full day, you can drive a car. And now when you drive, you can eat. I know you're not meant to, but you can get a drink. You can even, you know, some people check their cell phones. I know you're not meant to do all this stuff, okay? But how many times have you driven somewhere and not even known why you drove there? Sort of like you just drove there on autopilot and thought, why have I driven here? Because it's so in your subconscious and down. And it's the same as this stuff. Just learning anything. You've just got to make a decision today. It's not even sales, this, guys. I want to give you something that even if you don't get the course off me, I want to give you something that will help you. Whether you do it through my course or do it through someone else, or make a decision today to actually get this stuff down and start building a business. And you can start getting results. If you choose to get A's on Jumpstart, fantastic. I'd love to show you it. I think it will be life-changing for you. I don't mean that in a soppy way. I mean literally once you've gone through the stuff and implemented it. But make that decision that you will not quit until you make a sale, and it will work for you. Okay guys, I'll leave the video there. I hope you got some value from it. Tomorrow I will be showing you how much are these sites worth. It's a question that I get, and I've got some stuff to show you that I think you're going to love. But before I go, if you do want the A's on Jumpstart, be quick, because I'm actually taking this course down. Originally I was going to just sell 8 spots. You can see there it's gone over 8 spots because that sold out before I even released the course. But so the niches don't get flooded, I'm not going to let it stay up that much longer, and you'll still get the free course. But if you want all the stuff, watch this video, and I'd love to see you inside. I think you absolutely love the course, and I will speak to you very shortly. Cheers guys.